Hello, this is the My Artifact episode number 3287 or 88. I'm not really sure, but it's not the artifact. It's kind of like a something that he look back 2024. All right, yeah. So what exactly is this thing? So every year I actually record this kind of like a something stuff. Okay, at the end of the year, and I talk about what exactly happened in this year, and this happened, that happened, वगैरह वगैरह वगैरह. Okay, yeah. What is exactly my goal? What is exactly my future plan? What is exactly stuff and everything. All right, yeah. I am recording this thing since 2015, by the way. Yeah, like recording artifact. Yeah, but I started this look back 2016. Like I started this look back 2000 since 2016. Okay, like 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and right now it's a 24. All right, yeah. So I'm kind of like giving you kind of like a something recap regarding about what exactly happened in this year and stuff like that. All right, yeah. From every month point of perspective. All right, yeah. So should we begin? All right, yeah. Let's go. Let's do this. This is the look back 2024. All right, yeah. So uh, so basically, is this thing that key every year I try to kind of like a promise myself that I'm gonna do those things, I'm gonna do that thing, I'm gonna make my life a little bit good, little bit good, little bit good. But every time I'm experiencing failure all the time. Okay, yeah. And this something like that came, I don't know. Yeah. Like from 2016 I was actually thought that yeah, I'm gonna be kind of like a this person, I'm gonna be kind of like a this person, and every year I'm kind of like a feel really tragic thing that yeah, I am not the this person. Okay, yeah. And I'm actually I experience failure a really lot. Okay, yeah. Whatever. Yeah, let's. Sometimes I just feel like that. Na, ki there is no point of recording this look back 2000 this thing. Okay, yeah. Like basically, is this thing. Na, life is kind of like a something move on all the time. Okay, yeah. You just kind of like a do it, and when things happen, things happen. But till then, you just have to do it, and I don't know. Like basically, I'm just kind of like a doing it every single day, and just like doesn't get really kind of like a similar reward and something like that. It's like I don't know. Yeah, I'm just kind of like a somebody just running towards kind of like a something hope, which is kind of like a somebody so thin that ki I'm not really sure that ki when I will gonna reach there and when I will gonna kind of like a something my surrounding is gonna lit up. But right now everything I'm just gonna see only one hope of light, and rest of the thing is kind of like an entire darkness. But I'm still running. Okay, I'm still running. I still have kind of like a somebody hopes and beliefs, and I could kind of like a somebody achieve that thing. I could kind of like achieve all those things. All right, so all right, yeah. So what exactly happened? Yeah, in January 2024, what exactly stuff happened? Well, in January 2024, probably I was kind of like a somebody doing this gaming content. Yeah, whatever. Let me tell you one thing. I am a kind of like a something like YouTuber. Should I say YouTuber? Like yeah, probably. Like I'm not earning any kind of like something money, but I'm kind of like a somebody say to myself that I am a YouTuber. Yeah, and I'm kind of like a creating gaming content. Yeah, like basically I'm kind of like a creating this gaming content since March 2021. Yeah, and basically this thing I'm not getting any kind of like some traffic, I'm not getting any kind of like some views, nothing really at all. Like how much I'm making good video days, but it doesn't really make any kind of like a sense, and it's kind of like something just nothing. All right, yeah. But I am kind of like a believe in this thing. Like I do have kind of like some believe inside of me that key I'm kind of like hoping that key good things will happen, so I'm just kind of like making this gaming content. All right, yeah. Whatever. So basically is this thing that I'm making this gaming content at the like early year. Okay, yeah. Like basically I still remember that what exactly happened. Ki at 31st December 2023. Okay, me and all my friend we were at the Rahul's place, and we are actually kind of like a celebrating this new year. Okay, yeah. And I still remember that we are kind of like all those people, like we have all a friend, and we just kind of like a saying this go happy good new year. And basically, when I kind of realized this thing, I just feel like that this actually happened just a couple of months ago, and that's it. But it's almost like a year ago this happened, and I just feel like, the time flies really fast, really fast. I'm not really sure. Okay, whatever. So I am at first of January, I was kind of like somebody doing this gaming thing. All right, yeah. So gaming content, I'm making this gaming content and nothing really at all. All right, yeah. So January, February, March, and April. Okay, yeah. The 4 month I'm kind of making this gaming content. That doesn't really change at all. Kind of making the video, uploading on YouTube platform. Sometimes I get views, sometimes I didn't really get views. I'm just kind of doing it. I'm just kind of something grinding it. There's nothing really special happen. Okay, yeah. January, February, March, April. Okay, yeah. Now it's talk about May. Okay, yeah. By the I'm talking about kind of some career point of perspective. All right, yeah. So let's jump through it. All right, yeah. So in May 2024, what is actually there is something happened. All right, yeah. So basically, is this thing that my laptop is a kind of a little bit broken, yeah, and it kind of creates such a noise. Okay, probably the exhaust fan is not actually working really well. So I don't know, it's something really wrong with this thing. Okay, yeah. So what I do is that I just bring my laptop and went to the service station, and I tell them that this stuff happened, like it create a lot of noise. They say that your exhaust fan is kind of a broken, so we just have to replace it. So I said, yeah, okay, okay. They say that you have to kind of put the laptop here for 24 hour, and then tomorrow you will gonna bring your laptop. Okay, yeah. So tomorrow you will gonna kind of we will give you laptop tomorrow. So yeah, I said okay, yeah. Then what is actually happened? I still remember that I'm not really exact remember the exact date, but at first week, okay, yeah, maybe almost like a 7th or 8th May, there is a kind of a something that entire service shop caught up with the fire. All right, yeah, and in that particular process, my laptop got burned. All right, yeah. Tomorrow, I found out that news that the store was caught up with the fire. So I was kind of try to communicate. Okay, I went there. I said that my laptop. They say that yeah, your laptop is good. Okay, it's not really affect, but still we won't be able to give you your laptop. Okay, yeah. They say that it will take almost like a week. I said okay, like basically I would understand na, like basically like it's a kind of a something disaster thing happened that entire store caught up with the fire. So yeah, so I thought that yeah, let's okay, all right, yeah. So it's been almost like a week. Okay, I was kind of not doing anything. I was not kind of playing. I'm not kind of I don't really have any kind of a laptop. How do I supposed to make content? It's like I don't know. 1 week happened. Then after that, I called them. They said that it really required another 1 week. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I tell them that is my laptop okay or not? Like, basically, is my laptop is broken or something, or is my laptop or burned or something? They say that your laptop is good, but is this thing that the problem that we have is a kind of something unsolved? And another thing is that we don't really have a kind of something technician who could kind of solve that thing. So basically, we won't be able to give you laptop for a week. And like basically like I don't really have any kind of something option to choose. Like basically is this thing that they say they will not gonna give you laptop. So I said yeah, okay, yeah. So then the next week what I did is that right now I don't really have a laptop. Okay, so basically I just asked my friend, okay, to that bring his laptop, old laptop, and kind of started doing some sort of work. Okay, yeah. So basically, I asked my friend to his laptop, and I just bring him and started doing my work. But probably I won't be able to do work because his laptop doesn't really have any graphics card. Doesn't really have it doesn't really support any Premiere Pro, nothing really at all. So I was like, how do I supposed to I have a laptop, but it's not really that kind of something capable of doing my work. So what should I supposed to do with this? Okay, yeah. So I remember that basically is this thing a couple of years ago I was kind of somebody making a photography video. Okay, yeah. What's a photography video? It's a kind of somebody vertical video. Okay, a reel. All right. So I make kind of such a particular reel regarding about how do I supposed to take kind of somebody cool photo. Okay, yeah. And in this vertical photo taking process, it doesn't really take that much kind of some graphics power, nothing really at all. And basically all the thing is actually happen on the phone. and I just have to stitch all those video files and that's it. Okay, yeah. Like basically the Premiere Pro is kind of like a lag, but somehow it kind of like a work now, so that is fine for me. So I was like, yeah, okay, let's go it. Okay, so I was kind of like a taking some sort of photos. Okay, yeah, taking photos, and I was kind of like telling that ki, how do I supposed to took this photo, like what kind of like a setting, how do I supposed to put this object over here, what kind of like a lighting and something like that. It's in vertical video format, and all those things actually happen within a kind of like a 30 second already. Yeah, it is good. Like I'm getting a lot of traction over here. Like basically I make the vertical video and upload it on the YouTube platform. All right, yeah. As soon as I upload the video, I'm getting almost like a 500 views on the YouTube platform. Was like, what the fuck? Okay, let me tell you one thing now. Ki I was actually making the gaming content for almost like a 2 year. Okay, yeah. And I was not getting any kind of like a something view. Like an average view that I get almost like a 2, 3, 5, or maybe 10 views. That's it. Max to max 20 views. Okay, yeah. But soon as you get almost like a 500 views, I was like, what the fuck? 500 views. I was like, dude. Okay, yeah. So I make one vertical video, then I make another video. Okay. It also get 500 views, then I'm kind of like doing this thing daily. Okay, like till now I haven't really get any kind of like something like my laptop. I just kind of like doing this thing. Okay, yeah. So I am kind of like making this photography kind of like something video, like for almost like a month. Okay, and by the way, I haven't really get my laptop for a month. Okay, like basically what exactly happened? Okay, next week, like at the third week, I call them. They say that your laptop is got burned during the fire. Okay, yeah, and because of this burning process, your laptop, the back panel of your laptop is a kind of like something burn, and some of the kind of like a something the processes like your motherboard and it's something really burn. Okay, yeah, like it's damaged. All right, yeah. So we are kind of like a bringing you another laptop, a brand new laptop. I was like, okay, like basically they have to, like basically they have to bring me brand new laptop because of that key, because of their fire. I am kind of like suddenly lost my really important device. So I am really like I have receipt and everything. They say that key we will gonna bring you another new laptop. I said yeah, okay, but they say that key, it will take another 2 weeks. Fuck, I don't really have any choice to do all those things. Like I just only one thing that I just have to accept this thing and said okay, yeah, sure. All right, yeah. So then I haven't to get my laptop and I was kind of like doing this thing photography thing. Okay, yeah. And by the way, during this process, I'm getting kind of like a something views. Okay, like 400 views, 500 views every single day regarding about this photography thing. I was like, wow, it's really good, really great. Okay, yeah. By the way, during this process now, like I'm talking about May. Okay, yeah. In this May, we have wedding. Okay, like one of my friend has a wedding, so basically all the people are gathered and basically we just enjoy a lot. Okay, in that particular wedding. Okay, yeah. May 2024, one of my friend has a wedding over there. It was really good. Okay, yeah. Then also another thing is that in my family, my brother is got accident and he has a kind of like some operation of his leg. Okay, yeah. So basically it's this thing that I have to stay with him at the hospital, okay, for almost like a week. So because of that, I haven't really have any kind of like a chances to kind of like something record that kind of like a something photography video. Okay, yeah. But still I managed to do those things and kind of like a something making that kind of like a something video. Okay, yeah. So basically for almost like a month I'm kind of like somebody making that vertical video every single day and getting almost like views 400, 500 views on YouTube platform. Okay, yeah. It was really good, it was really great. Okay, yeah. And I'm feeling that I'm kind of like getting something traction, getting something views and something like that. So it was really good, it was something really great. Okay, yeah. Then what happened that key after a month I get my laptop. Okay, yeah. Not brand new laptop, like basically they fix my laptop. They actually kind of like a fix with like a new graphics processing. Okay, yeah. Like a new brand new graphics processor unit. Another thing is RAM and then hard disk and brand new motherboard, and like basically everything is really new. Okay, yeah. But laptop is old, but like all the internal component are kind of like something brand new. Okay, yeah. Like basically they managed to kind of like a bring new laptop, brand new laptop, but that brand new laptop doesn't really meet the configuration that I have in my old laptop. So basically they fix my old laptop and they just kind of like make it new, and it was really good. And it doesn't cost me nothing really at all. So yeah, but it take a lot of like a time, like it take almost like a month. Okay, yeah, whatever, but I get my laptop. Now I have a really big question in front of me. Should I continue this gaming content or kind of like a something stick with this photography thing? I was like so confused. Okay, yeah, because in the gaming content now, like basically I'm not getting any kind of like a some views. Like I'm making this kind of like a some videos for last 2 year and haven't really get any kind of like a some views. So I was like really stuck. Okay, yeah. Simultaneously, I was kind of like a making this photography vertical video and I'm kind of like a getting views. Okay, yeah. Now I'm kind of like a something asking questions to myself regarding about my gaming content. Okay, yeah, like am I be a kind of like a something person that I am kind of like a shoot supposed to be make a gaming content or not? Okay, yeah, let me tell you one thing why. Okay, yeah. So I have so many reason that why I shouldn't supposed to make gaming content. First of all is that um gaming content on YouTube platform, I'm talking about Indian point of perspective. Okay, yeah, is abundant. Yeah, abundant, like basically is this thing, like all those people, like every creator who has started making gaming content, and gaming content are far more easy to create. Yeah, you don't really have to do anything at all. You just have to sit in front of your sit in front of your desk and kind of like a somebody just play the game, record the game, and just like edit the game and upload the game. It's not really that kind of like a some really hard thing. Okay, yeah. And basically there are a lot of like a YouTube gamer are kind of like a somebody like available. Okay, yeah. This kind of like a somebody genre was so competitive that probably it's like my chances would be like a really less, even if my editing process is really good, but still it's not gonna good, really not gonna good. Okay, I was kind of like somebody like, what the fuck is that? Like, I don't know. Okay, yeah. Another thing is that the gaming content really required a kind of like something fun. Okay, yeah. Means like that, fun means like that. Like example is this thing. There is a content creator named MythPat who is executing the gaming content already. Yeah. So this guy, he is actually a very fun guy. Okay, yeah, and he actually execute his video with very fun way. Okay, yeah, with gaming and things like that. It was really good. So it was really great. Okay, I really love to see him. Yeah. Then I asked this question to myself that every content creator, every gaming content creator is executing his fun. Okay, they are kind of like somebody telling the fun. They are kind of like executing his content through fun way. Okay, yeah. And I was kind of like looking at this thing. Am I kind of like a somebody funny person? Okay, yeah. Because let me tell you one thing. I am not a funny person. Yeah, literally, I am not basically funny means like that. Ki I don't know how to like basically na, like how gaming content creator react on such stuff and small stuff and making kind of like a something really incredible to watch, like fun to watch. Okay, yeah. I am not that person. In my execution style, there is fun is kind of like a something negligible. Okay, yeah. The fast pacing editing process is actually available. Yeah, it kind of like a something really amazing to watch. But still, fun is kind of like a something nothing really at all. Okay, yeah. And gaming means fun, na dude. Yeah. Like basically the people who gonna watch this kind of like something video are kind of like something underage people. Underage means like that ki like a below 20, below 25, something like that. Okay, yeah. So this is what exactly like they should supposed to be get fun from my video, like fun from gaming content video. I am not executing the fun into this thing. So it was kind of like a something that ki it's not okay. Like the main crux required to kind of like get the gaming thing is fun, and I am not kind of like somebody providing that fun, which is like yeah. So after a 2 year, 2.5 year of gaming content, I realized that I make a huge mistake, really huge mistake. Like basically, I just lost 2 year of 2.5 year of gaming thing. Like it's like basically it's a one of the crucial important moment of my life. Like basically at 2021 I was kind of like a something at the age of 29. Okay, yeah, means like 29 and 30, all those years, 2 year of my life was kind of like, and that's a really crucial. Like basically I lost almost like a lot of year. By the way, I'm kind of like at this moment I'm 31. Okay, yeah. And since I'm kind of like doing this gaming thing, my age was almost like a 30. Okay, yeah. So basically is this thing 29, 30 at the age I was kind of like doing this gaming thing, and I fail. I lost 2 year. I was like, dude, that That's really kind of like a something very fucked up mistake, dude. Okay, yeah, it's kind of like a something that ki, for accepting this thing, I got fail and I lost almost like a 2.5 year of my life. It was like a like really something feel really wrong. Okay, yeah, and why it feel really wrong? Because I failed multiple times, no, dude. I failed multiple times. Like let me tell you one thing. In 2016, I was actually doing a job. 4 year of my job and nothing really happened. I came home, and after that, I started doing this gaming. And after a 2 year fail, and I just still there. I just like how do you understand? Na? Like how much I put, how much I pay the cost of this failure, like a year's times of year. Okay, yeah, and that was like, dude. Okay, yeah. But this kind of like a something like the thing happened, I kind of like a take it as a positive way. Okay, yeah. Like I realized that ki, like basically it's life is kind of like meant to be learned. Okay, and during this process you kind of like a make mistakes, and basically you just learn from that mistake. Okay, yeah. And I'm just kind of like a something just, yeah, okay, like basically I just lost 2.5 year, that is okay, let's go, let's take it, like I just make a mistake, get the experience, that's it. But dude, you lost 2.5 year of your career. And I was like, koi baat nahi yaar, let's do not do those things, so let's just, okay, yeah. So basically just think that ki, like I was really disappointed. Okay, yeah, like I don't know, but in other hand, my photography content was really booming a lot. Okay, yeah, like basically every like a every day I'm kind of like a getting 400, 500 views and almost like a 1, 2, 3, 4 subscriber every single day, which is kind of like a something really good, really incredible. I feel that ki, yeah, that is chalo koi baat nahi. Like if I got failure, if I lost 2.5 year, that is fine, but still I'm getting kind of like a some sort of views and kind of like a getting some sort of subscriber. It's not really that much, but yeah, it is okay. So yeah, I said koi baat nahi, yeah, if I lost the year, okay, it's for the good, it's for kind of like a some sort of purpose. So yeah, like okay, that's it. Okay, yeah. So I was kind of like a continue this kind of like photography thing. Okay, yeah. So photography, so May, then April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, like December, like this month. Okay, till now, I'm gaming. I'm kind of like a getting this kind of like a something photography content. Okay, yeah. Um, till now, I have almost like a 1,200 and something 47 subscriber. Okay, but in the Instagram platform from last month, I'm getting kind of like a something very good views. Okay, yeah, like my follower is increased. Okay, right now I have almost like a 640 followers on the Instagram. Okay, regarding about photography content and Photoshop and things like that. Alright, yeah. So it was good. It was great. Okay, yeah. So basically, from career point of perspective, this is all those things happen. Alright, yeah. What is exactly your next year plan, like what should you supposed to do? Okay, like do you think that this Photoshop photography thing is a kind of like a something that you can do it? Yeah, I could do it. Okay, yeah. And like do you think it's a kind of like a something content that you wanted to execute? Well, let me tell you one thing now. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a couple of things regarding about the content creation. Okay, yeah. And I learned from that mistakes, I learned from the year of experience that I have with content creation. Okay, yeah. So I started this content creation since July 2021. Oh yeah, July, yeah, August, July, July, yeah, like April, May, June, July, yeah, July 2021. I was kind of like a started doing this gaming content creation. Okay, sorry, content creation, by the way. At the beginning, I was kind of like a focus on kind of like a something film. Okay, filmography or kind of like a travel videos, something like that. Okay, yeah. During this process, I was kind of like a something making this travel videos, making videos, and it kind of like a something very hard to make that video because like at the beginning you don't really have that many skills, and another thing is that it will take a lot of time. Okay, yeah, I wanted to make that video as good as possible as I can, and I'm kind of like putting a lot of effort to bring the quality, sorry, bring the quality of the video. Okay, yeah, but it takes too much amount of time, and another thing is that I'm not getting any kind of like some views and something like that. So I don't know what is at least this thing. Okay, yeah, but I'm still kind of like simply making it. Okay, yeah. So from July 2021, July, August, September, October, November, December, then January 2022, February 2022, March 2022. Okay, yeah, at March 2022, I started making gaming content. Why I started making gaming content? Because of that, ki like basically is this thing, travel video takes a lot of time to create. Another thing is that, yeah, I don't really have that much resources to make travel videos. What resources? Like a camera first of all. Okay, another thing is that ki it really required me to travel. Okay, because if I'm making travel videos, definitely I wanted to make travel, and I don't really have that much amount of money to travel to. Okay, yeah, and basically like from every point of perspective, travel videos is kind of like something hard to make. Okay, yeah, why I'm kind of like making travel videos? Well, probably is this thing, I do have inclination towards the filmmaking process. Okay, I like basically I love filming things and something like that. Travel filmmaking videos is kind of like a something close with my close with my kind of like simply passion. Okay, yeah, like I could make short film too, but is this thing that short film is, I don't know. Yeah, I thought that travel filmmaking is kind of like a something really good. It kind of like a something improve my filmmaking process, filmmaking thing. So I just kind of like making this travel filmmaking videos. Okay, yeah, but it take a lot of time to create. And another thing is that ki like yeah, like basically almost like a 2 week to create one video. So it was kind of like a taking too much time. All right, yeah. In other hand, I kind of like a look back looking on the YouTube platform, and I kind of like found out that ki, there is a couple of people on the YouTube platform. Okay, they are gain almost like a millions of subscriber within a year. I was like, what the fuck? How they got the million subscriber? And I kind of like realized that all those people are actually a gaming content creator. Especially, I'm gonna mention Mythpat. Okay, yeah, Mythpat is a kind of like a some content creation that I got influenced a lot. Okay, yeah, because let me tell you one thing. When I watch his content, I kind of like realized that the making of his content was kind of like something very easy. Yeah, because of that he just sit in front of a desk, play the game, record the game, and kind of like do some sort of kind of like a something just stupid stuff. Not stupid, it's a kind of like something that fun stuff, like the fun way he talk and fun way things like that. And I just realized that I could do that. Now it's not really that kind of like something hard. I just have to record, edit, and that's it. Like within a couple of days, like within a 2-3 days, my video was ready. It doesn't really take that much, 2-3 months, 2-3, like it doesn't really take that much kind of like a 1 or 2 week to execute the video. So basically it's okay now. It's kind of like something good. So let's go through that. So I was kind of like uh, making this kind of like a something video regarding about gaming. Okay, yeah. So this is how this started, this gaming content thing. Already, yeah. I don't know, dude. Yeah, it's a kind of like a something that na ki, probably life is meant to be kind of like something, learn from your mistake, learn from the things that you did, and something like that. Okay, yeah. And surely is this thing that ki you just have to find yourself, that who you are, what you are, and something like that. During this time, okay, during this kind of like something last couple of year, I seen a lot of stuff. Like my friends are getting married, the friends are getting jobs, and friends are getting it's a lot of thing. Yeah, and I am kind of like a something, feel really bad, feel something that okay, I'm left behind and something like that. But like let me tell you one thing. This year, I kind of like a somebody focus on myself, focus on things that I what I could do. Okay, and I started believing more in myself. Okay, yeah. Like basically, I've been through a lot of failure, and basically because of this failure, I shouldn't supposed to believe in me, but still my belief inside of me is became so strong, and I kind of like a something just understand about life and understand about things and understand about my purpose of my life and something like that. Okay, yeah. I was not kind of like a something that ki like a like basically is this thing that I do know myself that I will gonna gain success a lot. Okay, I will gonna have a lot of money, I will gonna have this thing, and I will gonna have this thing and that thing. Like basically this is the things that I know that I will gonna have. Okay, but for that particular stuff, I just have to do kind of like a something just effort and kind of like something focus and kind of like a doing those things. I just have to just do it. Okay, yeah, without any thinking about that key, like when I will gonna get it or not. Just do it, do it, do it. Okay, yeah. So that's why. Okay, yeah. So this is what happened in 2024. Okay. By the way, regarding about like basically I'm talking about just a kind of like a something just a career point of perspective. What is actually the relation point of perspective? Like what is actually is this thing happen? Well, my parents are actually like just stop to like saying me this thing stuff that ki like basically this thing na ki last year my parents was kind of like somebody so angry regarding about like I didn't really get a job and stuff and stuff and stuff and stuff like that. Okay, yeah, like there is a lot of thing, and from their point of perspective they are all completely right. Okay, yeah, like their son means me, I am kind of like a somebody 30, 31. Okay, yeah, should supposed to be get job, should supposed to get married, should supposed to get things that important in your life. Okay, but I am not, I'm kind of like a doing this fucking YouTube thing. Okay, so basically is this thing na ki from my parents point of perspective, they think that ki I'm kind of like a wasting my time. Okay, yeah, but I don't really think that. I just know one thing, that I'm gonna get success and I'm just do that thing. Okay, yeah, but this year I kind of like a something that ki they are convinced enough. Okay, like they didn't really kind of like a something just like a talk about that ki when you will get a job or something like that. They just kind of like accept that ki I will not gonna get a job. Okay, I will not gonna do a job. He just kind of like a do his gaming thing. He just know he just gonna do his thing kind of like a YouTube thing. And yeah, so basically this thing, the resistance that I get from my parents is kind of like a something little less. Okay, yeah, but probably just little less. Okay, yeah, like like sometimes I get kind of like a some sort of kind of like a something strike, some sort of things that ki like you are unemployed and things and stuff like that. So yeah, whatever. All right. So what I'm trying to tell you is this thing that ki my relational point of perspective is something that okay, probably, yeah. It's I don't know, like basically it's this thing na ki since I decided that I wanted to do this thing YouTube and stuff like that, I never really considered to be a relationship is a kind of like something important. No, I have a friend, I spend time with those friend. Okay, yeah, but it's like that na ki I am actually a bit more focused on my career. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I have spent, I have time, I like sorry, I have friends and I spend little bit of time with my friends, but still the more important thing is that my career. All right, yeah. So this year that stuff happened. All right, yeah. So what is exactly the kind of like a something the message for you for the future? What you're gonna do, like what is exactly stuff that you're gonna do in the next year? um Probably is this thing that right now my photography thing is really good. Okay, really great. Basically when I started this photography thing, I was kind of like a taking the photo and like I'm not doing any kind of like simply editing, I'm just kind of like simply take the photo with a really right way and edit the video, edit the photo in the Lightroom, and that's it. Lightroom is a kind of like a simply app that you could kind of like a simply create the mood and effects and kind of like a something just like basically just kind of like a somebody just changing the filter, that's it. Okay, yeah, if I'm gonna kind of like talk about stuff. Okay, yeah, but I didn't really knew about the Photoshop things like that, but if I wanted to edit the video, Photoshop is really necessary. Okay, yeah, I was started learning about this Photoshop, and right now I'm really good at. Okay, yeah, yeah, I'm good at, like I'm not really say I'm really pro, but I'm kind of like somebody good at. Okay, yeah, I'm kind of like a somebody creating such a photo which tell us some sort of message. Okay, yeah, and I'm kind of like using Photoshop a lot regarding about that stuff, and which is really good, which is really great. All right, yeah. Uh, right now, my content creation is a bit more focused on my vertical videos, like shorts and reels. Okay, yeah, I'm not kind of like somebody making a full-fledged video format. Why? because of that ki I wanted to be consistent. Okay, yeah, because I lost so many years of my life. Okay, yeah, and I don't want to be kind of like a something just to waste another year and nothing really at all. I just have to make more and more content. Okay, right now my strategy regarding about my content creation is that ki create more and more content. Okay, yeah. So basically, if I create more and more content, then quality will be really decrease. That's for sure. Yeah, but I'm kind of like a focus on kind of like a something short form of video. Okay, in the short form of video, couple of second, I could kind of like something execute the good quality video as well as quantity of the video. Okay, yeah, because the in the vertical video takes almost like a 20 to 30 second. That's it. Okay, yeah, and I could execute that kind of like a some vertical video with as well as good quality with quantity too. So that's what I'm kind of like a simply focusing on. Okay, yeah. So my from last couple of months I was kind of like deciding to upload uh, two vertical videos every single day. Okay, yeah, and since then I'm doing it. Okay, yeah, and every single day I upload almost like a two vertical videos every single day, and it was going really good. I'm getting kind of like a something good enough views and something like that. Okay, yeah. Also, yeah, I was kind of like a something deciding that like I was kind of like a hoping that till the end of this year I will gonna achieve 1,500 subscriber, but I didn't really get that. Right now I have 1,240 something subscriber, which is like yeah, like basically is this thing till the beginning of this year I have like a 990 subscriber, and right now I have 1,000 1,200 something subscribers. So basically I gain almost like a 20, 250 or 270 subscriber uh, within this year. Okay, yeah, it's not really that good number, but still it's kind of like a something okay for me. Okay, yeah. What is actually your target, like how you gonna get like so much subscriber, like how you, I'm not really sure about this thing. Okay, yeah, how much how much I views get or how much subscriber I'm get I will gonna get, I am not really sure. Okay, there is one thing for sure is that I'm gonna make content, I'm gonna upload that content on the YouTube platform. That's it. Okay, yeah, like basically this thing, how do I supposed to know about that ki when will I get subscriber and how much I will gonna get subscriber. There is one thing I know about YouTube is this thing, that ki when the video is going really viral, then probably your subscriber gonna get like a millions of subscriber within a month. Like this thing gonna happen, yeah. And like basically I experience a lot, like basically sometimes you will get a lot of subscriber and sometimes you don't really get that subscriber. Okay, the problem is this thing na ki I was kind of like something bit more focused on the subscriber. There is only one thing that I'm not really focused on, it's a building community. Okay, yeah, important thing is that build the community. Okay, yeah. Right now I'm kind of like somebody creating such a content that no one is actually making in in India probably. Okay, yeah. Like in this world probably it's kind of like something over exaggerated because I haven't really seen every kind of a content creation, but still what I'm trying to tell you is this thing, the content that I'm creating is a bit really unique. Okay, yeah, no one is kind of like somebody making such kind of like something content. So the uniqueness that I have is good. Okay, yeah. So that's really great. Okay, yeah, that kind of like a little bit of specialty, but still it comes with a kind of like a some disadvantage that no one knows it. So it takes time to people to understand and recognize. Okay, yeah, but I'm sure that it will definitely gonna happen. It will definitely gonna, people could understand the value of this thing and people gonna subscribe this thing. But still I am not really sure that ki how much I will subscriber I will get gonna next year, how much views I will gonna get next year. I am not really sure. I can't control this thing. Only one thing that I could control is that ki make the good quality of content, and that's it. And that's what I'm kind of something focusing on that. So that's it. Okay, yeah. So basically is this thing that ki I don't really have any kind of like a something that ki target, although I don't really have any kind of like a things. I just have to, only one thing that I should supposed to be follow is that make two vertical videos every single day. Upload two vertical videos, two short form of video every single day. That's it. Okay, yeah, that's it. Regarding about long form video I am kind of like a make, like basically is this thing, in the vertical video you don't really have any kind of like a time to tell about how do you make the video and something like that. Okay, yeah, like what I'm trying to tell you is this thing in the vertical video format, like basically I'm focusing on the kind of like some fast movement, so people don't really know how I kind of like simply make. Okay, in long form of video I will kind of explain the every like a kind of like simply tutorial. But the problem is that na like this kind of like assembly content is rely on the educational form. Okay, yeah. If the people are really interested in this thing, then they will gonna watch the rest of the video. But if they are not, then probably they will not gonna watch. So this is what kind of like assembly is this thing. So what I'm trying to tell you is this thing that ki right now this vertical video format probably like vertical video format like I'm gonna make, yeah, definitely, yeah. But long form of video is this thing that ki um it depends on people. Like basically is this thing in my community of the people, like in the community in the YouTube platform, they will kind of mention that I need this tutorial, that tutorial, like how do you design this stuff, how do you design that stuff. Then I will kind of like make full form of video, and they will gonna I'm gonna talk about such stuff and this and that and that. But till now I'm gonna focus on vertical video more and more. All right, yeah. So this is what kind of like a something I'm focusing on, and I believe that next year will not gonna happen same as this year. Okay, yeah. I'm not really sure, yeah. But if the next year would be kind of like a something same of this year, then probably it's not kind of like a something that bad. Like I'm not considered to be a failure. Like I'm gonna get kind of like a some sort of thing. Okay, yeah. So I don't know. Okay, life is kind of like something meant to be. I just only one thing that I have is belief. That's it. I know that one day I'm gonna achieve the things that I want, and for that thing I'm just doing things every single fucking day. That's it. Yeah, that's it. And I'm gonna kind of like simply understand. Okay, yeah. When the life change. Okay, when my life gonna change. My life gonna change so rapidly, so fast that I don't really have any time to breathe. Okay, yeah. What I'm trying to tell you. Okay, yeah. I realize that when the life is actually giving you some certain lot of things, like you put the effort and stuff like that, and you haven't really achieved anything, and there is a one day that you get everything with like you don't really have any time to consume that thing, but you will get lot of things like this thing and that thing and that thing. It was kind of like something so abundant that you just kind of like something don't really realize that this kind of like a stuff is actually happen is a kind of like something real. Yeah, and I think that this will gonna happen with me. Okay, probably. Okay, yeah. Like I'm gonna get success so rapidly, so fast that I can't cope up with this thing. So I don't know. Okay, yeah, just yeah. But this is actually regarding about your content. What is actually is this thing regarding about what is actually this thing like what if like you are started earning money from this content creation? What are you gonna do? Okay, yeah. What are you gonna do? Okay, yeah. In the next year, if I will start earning money, so probably till the end of next year I will not gonna earn that much amount of money. Okay, like if I start earning money, then probably would be almost like a 20,000 to 50,000, or at least 1 lakh rupees. Okay, yeah, 1 lakh rupees might be a month. Okay, yeah. This money will I will gonna earn probably if I'm if I'm gonna get the success. Okay, yeah. Then what will gonna do, like if you have that kind of like assembly, if you are started earning money, what you will gonna do? um Probably is this thing that key next year I would be kind of like a stay home. Okay, yeah. Like basically my plan was that ki, since I start earning money, I have to switch to Pune. I have to kind of like live to Pune. But probably is this saying that ki like for a year, like since I start earning money, I have to be kind of like a stay at home and kind of like a somebody just uh, figure it out that ki like basically let me tell you one thing what is at least this thing. If you went to Pune, that means you need a kind of like a some stable income source. Okay, yeah. YouTube is not the stable income source. Okay, at least you earn some sort of significant amount of subscriber rate, then it will gonna kind of like a something okay. But till now, like you won't be able to kind of like something that ki हाँ चलो मेरे पास 1 lakh subscriber है, and then I have to switch to Bombay or switch to Pune, and then probably I will gonna live there and I'm gonna live there from the money from the YouTube. Probably for almost like a month or couple of months, you will gonna survive because of the money that you are earning money from the YouTube. But probably is this thing na ki the stable income source from the YouTube takes time, at least kind of like something like millions of subscriber. Like if you have millions of subscriber, then probably you would kind of like consider them ki you would kind of like consider that ki you will have significant stable income source. Okay, yeah. And then you gonna pursue your life to somewhere else, and then yeah. um so for me, I have to switch to Pune, yeah. But like basically I just have to figure it out that kid, do I have any kind of like a stable income source? Okay, if I have that kind of like a stable income source, then probably I'm gonna go to the Pune. Okay, yeah. And basically is this thing, there is a one important thing that I have to do is that key, build the app. Okay, yeah. Like there is some sort of app that I wanted to build. What exactly is this thing? What exactly is this app? Okay, yeah. I haven't really told about this stuff, but let's talk about this thing. Alright, yeah. What exactly is this app? So I am recording this kind of like some self talk, this artifact, the things that you are actually hearing. This thing is called artifact episode. Okay, yeah. And I am doing this thing since 2015. Okay, yeah. 11th of January 2015, I am doing this thing. Okay, yeah. Every single day I kind of like a talk with myself, talk about what exactly happened, this happened, that happened, wagara wagara wagara. Okay, yeah. I have almost like a 9 year of experience, and probably because of this kind of like a some self talk, I was kind of like a thinking it very wisely, thinking out very right point of perspective. It was kind of like a, something really very good impact in my life. Okay, yeah. Probably is this thing key like okay, you are kind of like listening this kind of like something fluency in English. I was kind of like something learn in the artifact episode. Okay, yeah. Like just let me tell you one thing. At the beginning, I was kind of like something really fucked up at while speaking in English. Okay, yeah. But since I just kind of like somebody decided to speak English on this artifact, I just kind of like a bit really influenced. Okay, yeah. This artifact is not kind of like something improve me everything. It's kind of like something giving me support, mental health, like a mental benefit and things like that. Okay, yeah. Because I've been through a lot of failure. Okay, so failure. And basically it's this thing that ki, if the artifact is not even exist with me, then probably I my life would be not even exist. The things that I'm kind of like something imagine was not even exist. Yeah. Like basically is this thing that ki because of artifact I'm kind of like something thinking my life is kind of like something value in my life. Because of this artifact I'm kind of like a something think that ki my life is really good and I have to make my life even more better. Because of this artifact episode I'm kind of like a something thinking that ki I will gonna earn lot of money. Because of this artifact I kind of like a think that ki I'm kind of a something very wise person. And not only the wise person, but as also is I'm thinking very wisely, I'm kind of like a doing it very wisely. My thought process are really good and really great. Okay, yeah. Every point of perspective I just kind of like a look back about this self talk is gonna good or not. And every article, every video, every kind of like a stuff that say that key self talk is really good. Journaling is really good. Okay, what's the journaling? Journaling is a kind of like something self talk. Okay, it's a kind of like something that key a diary. Okay, yeah. Like basically have you know that diary, like people who kind of like wrote the diary that what exactly happened in this stuff and that stuff. Okay, yeah. This is exactly like this thing. Instead of diary, I just kind of like something talk, I just kind of like something record in the audio format. Okay, yeah. Which is kind of like something really good and really incredible. Okay, yeah. So it kind of like something really helped me to kind of like something, what should I supposed to say, what should I shouldn't supposed to say. Because of this thing I just kind of like something just understand about life, understand about my purpose of my life. Because of I it's like basically now what is actually this artifact now, it changed my life, it changed the who am I and what am I. Okay, like basically like since the beginning I always have kind of like a something lean towards the filmmaking thing, but my background and my kind of like a surrounding is not letting me to do that thing. Okay, yeah. Because I'm belong to the kind of like something local society where like a something watching this kind of like a big dream is not even exist. Okay, yeah. But is this thing that the artifact is kind of like a something put believe inside of me that one day I'm gonna do this thing, one day I'm gonna do those things. So this is what. Okay, yeah. Like basically, like I'm recording this thing years of experience. Sorry, I'm recording this thing the years of telling this thing to myself. And I don't know, it's this kind of like something that the advantage that I'm getting was like really really good. Okay, and it will gonna pay off in the future and things like that. Okay, yeah, this is all those things actually happen because of this artifact. Okay, yeah, because of this self talk, because of this kind of like a simply record such stuff. Okay, yeah, almost like a couple of months ago. Okay, sorry, a year ago, I have a thought that key, what if I'm gonna kind of like a something make a app about this artifact thing. Okay, what exactly is this app? Okay, yeah, so basically in this app people gonna record the things that I'm recording. Okay, the things that they would kind of like a something just talk about themselves, about this stuff and that stuff and that stuff and that stuff. Okay, yeah, they just record, okay, in their particular app. Okay, yeah, by the way, their privacy is kind of like a something at the top. Okay, like basically is this thing now, it's a kind of like a something, kind of like a something, a social media kind of like a stuff that you could consider this app as a social media. But instead of social media, you are kind of like a recording your things, recording your stuff, recording your, yeah, without kind of like something you really know who you are and what you are. Okay, yeah, like privacy is really essential, so but that's why just kind of only people could kind of like a simply put random name and they just kind of like talk about stuff and stuff and stuff. Okay, yeah, I wanted to make this kind of like a something app. Okay, yeah, so that like when the people will gonna record this artifact thing, they will gonna inspire a lot. And as also is this thing, the people who gonna listen this artifact, they will also kind of like somebody inspired from who they are, what they are, what kind of like somebody their life and something like that. Okay, yeah, without knowing them who they were, who they are. Okay, yeah, so yeah, like basically this app is not even exist. Okay, yeah, and like this kind of like a something stuff that none of the person, like there is no one person gonna try this thing. So yeah, I'm gonna do those thing. I'm gonna kind of like make this particular app, and make this particular app, and then probably, yeah, like basically almost like a couple of months ago I was kind of like started learning this Android Studio. Okay, yeah, but it kind of like impact me on photography thing, so probably I just kind of like quit that thing. Okay, yeah, why? Because of that key I can't cope up with the multiple both the thing at the same time, like photography and like Android Studio and stuff like that. So soon as I started earning some sort of money, my main focus is that to make this app. Okay, yeah, so so that's why I'm kind of like something a bit more focus on. All right, yeah. So soon as I shift to the Pune, the only one thing that I'm gonna do is that, like only one thing now, like basically the only one thing that I'm gonna focus is that artifact. Simultaneously, I was doing this YouTube too. Okay, yeah. So yeah, this app. So this is my kind of like a assembly. I have so many goals, by the way. Okay, yeah, artifact is one of that, and there is also a lot of things too. Okay, yeah. So yeah, when I will gonna achieve that thing, when I will gonna make this app, when I will gonna, I don't know, dude. I just don't know. Like basically it's this thing. Right now I decided that I just have to upload two vertical video, two photography content style of video every single day. Because of this thing I don't really have any time to understand about the Android Studio, make this app and something like that. 3 months ago I started doing this thing, but it kind of like simply affect my photography, it kind of like simply affect the quality of the photography. So I won't be able to kind of like something. Right now my photography is really essential. Okay, I won't be able to make a app without having money. Okay, yeah, so probably I have to earn money by myself. Okay, and that money came from photography, so it is really essential to me to focus on photography first. All right, yeah, when I will started earning money from this photography, I will gonna focus on the app. Okay, yeah, like whatever the money that I will gonna earn from this photography, I will invest that money into the app. Okay, yeah, and kind of like build that app, understand about that, how do I supposed to build, what kind of like a stuff that required this thing, that thing, that thing, that thing. It comes with a lot of challenges too, and I know that, yeah, I'm gonna face that challenges, and I'm gonna face that challenge. It's not really that kind of like something very complicated thing. I know that I could do that thing. All right, yeah. So yeah, this is kind of like a some sort of like a goals. Okay, I have like I'm gonna ask one question to you. Okay, yeah, if you say that ki you are recording this artifact since 2015, why don't you make the app like earlier, like why don't you like you don't really have any idea like how how this idea came through, like okay, just talk about this artifact thing. All right, yeah. Okay, so let me tell you one thing about this artifact. Okay, yeah. So, as I mentioned earlier, I started recording these things since 11th of February 2015. Okay, yeah. How I start this thing? At that day, there is a kind of like a something stuff happened inside of me that I'm kind of like a something very sad, very kind of like a something alone, very kind of like a something stuff that I wanted to say to the people. Okay, yeah. But at that time, I don't really have anyone. Okay, yeah. I don't really have any kind of something like girlfriend and nothing really at all. And I was kind of like something like say this thing to someone. Okay, yeah. But where is this idea came from? All right, yeah. So this idea is actually came from the Avatar first movie, Avatar movie. In this Avatar movie, the people who actually live in the Pandora, they have kind of like something like the they will gonna lost the memory. Okay, like a couple of months after, so they just have to record the what exactly happened each day, and they just have to record this thing. They call it as a log. Okay, yeah, like basically they say that key like a today's date is this and this log is this thing, and they talk about that what exactly happened. Okay, it's a kind of like something video log. Okay, yeah. I was kind of like something inspired by this kind of something concept. Okay, yeah. And I wanted to execute this thing. Okay, yeah. I decided that I wanted to execute this thing at the 1st of January 2015. Okay, but I don't really have any kind of like a something chance, or I don't really have any kind of like a stuff. Okay, yeah. At the 9th of February 2015, me and my friend went to kind of like some sort of place. Okay, yeah. To trip. Okay, yeah. Trip. Okay, yeah. To hill station, by the way. And I have kind of like a something really good phone at that time, Moto G2. Okay, yeah. And I have to take the photos. Okay, so I take bunch of photos. The problem that I take is that I took the photo while recording video. Okay, like this Motorola G2 has a feature that while you're recording video, you're gonna snap photo too. Okay, yeah. So I was kind of like taking the photo, but the quality of the photo is really bad. Okay, yeah. Why? Just understand now, you are just taking kind of like a snapshot from the video, which is really not that good, because the when you took the photo, then camera is actually adjust according to the while taking photo, and photo will gonna get good. But if you take the photo from the video, then probably it's just a snapshot of the video and that's it. Okay, yeah. This is kind of like a something very important moment at that time, and basically everyone is actually putting the everyone's kind of really enjoying and capturing that moment, and I was actually capturing that moment through this photo and stuff like that. Okay, yeah. At that time I was actually taking the photo, the quality was kind of like something really not that good, but I don't really understand why. Because of that the photo that I'm looking at is from 5 inches of screen, that's it. Okay, which is kind of like something like that something that non-visible. Okay, yeah. At like after we done with this trip, and after we came home, and we just kind of like collect all the photos, and most of the friends says that the photo that I'm taking was really crap, really like a really not that good. It's non-usable. Okay, the entire trip was kind of like something just gone. Okay, because at that time there is only one camera that I have, and I'm just getting kind of like something very garbageous photos and something like that. Okay, yeah. So basically then all my friends are say this thing, the photo that you take was really wrong and something like that. There's a lot of thing happened. Okay, then after that simultaneously I was actually doing this engineering diploma course. Okay, and in this particular stuff, in that particular time, I kind of like something lost, like I just kind of like something that like a fail in multiple paper. Okay, yeah. Almost all my paper got fail. Okay, yeah. Only one paper is kind of like only pass, is a machine design, and rest of the subject all is fail. Okay, yeah. So it's been really fucked up moment. Yeah, because I fail on so many subjects. Another thing is that all my friends are really angry with me that the photo that I took was really wrong, and my father and my parents are also kind of really angry because of that I'm fail at multiple subjects. So my emotional thing was really bad at that moment. Okay, so at the 11th of February 2015, I kind of like something started recording this kind of like something video as artifact episode 1. Okay, yeah. at 11th of February 2015. Might be I delete that because of that I just kind of like only looked through that first video, but I was deleted because of that it was too embarrassed to watch. Okay, I had the first time, so I just deleted. So maybe I have this artifact since 2000, like a 15th of February 2015. Okay, since then I have the artifact. Okay, yeah, the first artifact might be I deleted, maybe, I'm not really sure. Okay, yeah. So since then I'm recording this thing. Okay, like since then I'm recording every single day. All right, yeah. At that time I never really think that I should supposed to make the app and stuff like that. Okay, yeah. Why I record this kind of some of this stuff is because of that key. It's kind of like something document about myself, regarding about that key, what is actually my thought process, what is actually this stuff, what is actually my thing. So how do I supposed to achieve that thing? Because at the basically when I was a teenager, I wanted to be a filmmaker. Okay, yeah. And basically is this thing na ki uh, basically is this thing, this being a filmmaker is kind of like something very hard stuff for me. Like should I be able to make this thing, or should I be able to be kind of like a filmmaker or not? It's kind of like something very, something like that ki very very difficult. Okay, yeah. But still I believe that I could do those things. Okay, because I'm recording this artifact, so I just kind of like consider myself that I'm a bit really special and something like that. So yeah. Okay, yeah. So basically is this thing be like did I kind of like somebody like do I become that filmmaker? No, I am not. Okay, yeah. Because of that, filmmaker really required not only just the talent, but as also the money too, as also like a lot of things. Okay, you have to go to the Bombay, switch to the Bombay and stuff like that. It really required a lot of amount of money, and still I don't really have any kind of something really money. Okay, yeah. My father don't really have that kind of something money. Okay, and as also my parents are bitterly against with this thing, filmmaking thing. So I don't know how do I supposed to do those things. Okay, one of my friend is actually suggested that what if you started doing a job? Okay, shift the job to the Bombay. Simultaneously, you do filmmaking, and then you realize that you're gonna earn money through your filmmaking. Then drop this job and kind of like a focus on filmmaking. It was really good idea. So I just kind of like a taking the job. Okay, so in 2016, after I completed my engineering diploma, okay, yeah, I kind of like somebody started doing a job at the Nagpur power plant, Khapar Kheda power plant. Okay, yeah. And I was kind of like something maintenance supervisor. Okay, yeah. I worked there for a year. Okay, I realized that it's not really good, so I just left the job. Okay, yeah. Like I worked there for a year and I left the job after a year, and I switch to the training and placement program. What's the training and placement program? In the training and placement program means like that basically you just have to learn through like a machine design, machine designing stuff. Okay, AutoCAD, Creo, Katia today, like basically CAD, computer aided design modeler. Okay, yeah. So so basically I was kind of like a learning this thing. It's been almost like 8 months I was kind of like a learning, and then I got a job in kind of like a company, and I was kind of like a hire as a modeler. Okay, CAD modeler. Okay, yeah. My initial plan was that whatever the experience that I will get from this company, I will gonna use that experience to go to the Bombay and work in their company, work the company in the Bombay, and simultaneously I was doing filmmaking. Okay, yeah. So this is my job. So at the early 2018 I was got a job in that particular company, and I was kind of like doing the job for almost like a 2.5 year. I was do a job, and then COVID happened. Okay, yeah. Like basically in this two year of this job, I was kind of like somebody trying to shift the job to the Bombay and stuff like that. But every time I fail. Okay, like basically I just kind of like put the resume and stuff like that, but it just fail. It just like nothing really at all. Okay, yeah. There is only one solution that I have, is that go to the Bombay by yourself, like basically everything, the money and everything, and then kind of like suddenly find the job regarding about this stuff, and then yeah, you will gonna get the job. So this is what kind of like some of this stuff. But still the one of the main important crux and issue is that the money, how we're gonna have that kind of like some money. Because let me tell you one thing, I was gonna doing a job, I was gonna earning that much amount of money, but not the amount, not that much amount of money. Like basically I'm actually earning like at the first job, like the job that I'm doing at the Pune, sorry, for the first job that I was doing at the Nagpur at Khaw power station, I'm earning almost like a 8,000 rupees per month. Okay, yeah. Then I got the next job in that CAD modeler. I'm actually earning almost like a 16,000 rupees per month. Okay, yeah. and all the money is actually kind of like a spending on kind of like some rent and things and stuff like that, because I was actually living at another city. So yeah, so basically I don't really have any kind of something like money so that I could save and I could kind of like go to the Bombay and stuff like that. It's kind of like something that key, I don't know, it's not that thing. Okay, yeah. But probably is this thing that key, I don't know. Okay, yeah. So that's why I'm just kind of like a trying. Okay, then COVID happened. Okay, and in the COVID, all the kind of like a something job and stuff like that, I lost. Okay, I lost. I came home. Okay, yeah, and I realized that key like all the effort that I'm doing to shift to the Bombay, it's kind of like a be a filmmaker is kind of like something that key it won't be possible if I just do a job. No, I just have to do it head on. Okay, head on means like that key I just have to go to the Bombay by myself and just figure it out. Okay, I try multiple times, but then another issue is that money, where this money came from. Like I, like why is this money like a why, like most of people go to the Bombay, yeah, like, but problem is that it really required money. Okay, let me tell you one thing, ground reality of the Bombay. Okay, yeah. So basically if you want to be a filmmaker, anything kind of like something like that, you just have to reach out to the ad agency. Okay, yeah. So basically is this thing in the COVID happened. Okay, yeah, I just talked to the ad agency people. Okay, yeah, I say that ki, like I have this I wanted to be a filmmaker, so what should I supposed to do? Like should I come to the Bombay? They say that it's a COVID happened, everything is locked down are here. So what should you supposed to do is that ki, right now we are not hiring any kind of assembly people, but what I'm the important thing is that ki, you have to make the video first. Okay, you have to make the short film by yourself, whatever the resources that you have, make the short film. Okay, show that send the link, upload that short film to the video format, video on the YouTube platform, and share the link to us, and then we will decide that ki, you are kind of a qualified person or not. Okay, yeah. So I was like, yeah, that is okay. So basically I was kind of like making the short film in the COVID. Okay, yeah. In the code I was make a multiple short film. Okay, yeah. But one of the most important thing is that money. Yeah, like basically if I want to go to the Bombay, okay, even if the some of the ad agencies actually hire me, they will not gonna kind of like simply fulfill all my accommodation. Means like that, where do I supposed to live, what kind of things should I supposed to eat. Like this should supposed to be kind of like a something figure out by myself. So it was kind of like a something very difficult. Okay, yeah. Why? Because if you want to leave the Bombay, okay, you need kind of like some sort of money. What kind of assembly money? At least 1 lakh rupee per year. Yeah, 1 lakh, sorry, 2 lakh rupees per year. 2 lakh rupees per year. Yeah, regarding about rent and kind of just decent living. Like I'm not talking about kind of luxury living, no, just decent kind of living. 2 lakh rupees per year. Where is this money came from? From my father. Like basically is this thing, my father is completely against with this filmmaking thing, so probably they will not gonna agree with that thing. So it's kind of like something very fucked up thing. How do I supposed to do that thing? Okay, yeah. So I wanted to be a filmmaker and something like that, but it's kind of like a something fail multiple times. I'm gonna fail multiple times. Okay, yeah. Then basically is this thing. Okay, yeah, there is a one ad agency, they called me. They said ki, you will gonna come. Okay, you will not gonna get any kind of assembly money, but you will gonna get experience and as also the network. Okay, yeah, because if you wanted to go to the filmmaking thing, you really required a network. Okay, yeah. So basically is this thing, you will gonna get network. So first of all, come to the Jaipur. Okay, because it's a COVID thing, so in the Bombay they are not actually hiring people, but in the Jaipur most of the kind of like not like, there is a couple of ad agency, not ad agencies, a kind of something like production house who is actually from the Jaipur. They actually mentioned me to come to the Jaipur, and we just kind of like something figure it out. Okay, so I went to the Jaipur, and I realized that ki I am really fucked that thing. Really fucked that thing. Like basically is this thing na ki I thought that ki I have a lot of information regarding about filmmaking stuff, but when I kind of like face that thing on the real time, I was like really wrong. I don't really have that much kind of like assembly energy. I don't really have that much kind of assembly information. I don't really have nothing really at all. Okay, like basically what I'm trying to tell you is this thing. In the production house, I have a job to record the audio. I don't know nothing about the audio. Okay, I don't know nothing about that. Like basically is this thing na ki how I supposed to record my audio in my YouTube is that ki I use this collar, yeah, I use this kind of like something collar mic, and that's it. Okay, yeah, like it has a kind of like something headphone, like a 3.5 mm of jack attached to the mobile, and basically I just record my audio. Okay, yeah, but in the film it was like you have to use wireless, you just have to use boom mic, you just have to use this thing and that thing. I don't know how to use that. Okay, I don't know how to use Audacity. I don't know how to use this audio thing. I don't know nothing really about this thing. I was kind of something fucked up that how do I supposed to record the audio? Okay, yeah, and I'm fail so miserably, dude. Fail so miserably. Okay, yeah, like basically I live on this production house for almost like 2 weeks, and I realized that I won't be able to this thing. Okay, yeah, because one of the most important thing that really required is the information, the technical information. Another thing is the confidence. Like when you are reach out to the state, when you are reach to the set, it's kind of like a something that it filled with lot of people, filled with lot of like a creative differences and something like that. And probably is this thing na ki I just realized that ki I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. Like basically I'm just nothing really at all. I came home after this production, after like basically in this production we actually make like a 4 short film. Okay, yeah, after we make the short film we came home, and I decided that ki like dude, if I went to Bombay then probably it will take even more time. Okay, yeah, like one of the most important thing that really required to be a filmmaker is that the technical knowledge, and I don't really have any kind of assembly knowledge. Okay, yeah, so at that time it was like a July 2021. Okay, and I decided to be a YouTuber. Okay, yeah, because being a YouTuber means like that ki you are kind of like something like be close to the filmmaking things. Okay, whatever the mistake that you will gonna get, it's kind of like a because of you, and you will gonna fix that mistake regarding about filmmaking thing, regarding about what kind of like a shot, what kind of like something dialogue, what kind of like something execution, things like that. Like basically YouTube is a kind of like something equivalent to a filmmaking thing. Okay, yeah, you will gonna get a lot of technical information through this YouTube video, making this YouTube video. So I was decided that ki, let's be a YouTube video, let's be a kind of something YouTuber. So basically at the at kind of like something July 2021 I decided to be a YouTuber. Okay, yeah, but dude I was actually talking about this artifact now. So what is at least this thing? Okay, like I don't really have any, like I just kind of like simply recording the audio, I just recording the artifact, that's it. I don't really have any kind of simply idea that I should supposed to make a app and something like that. That idea came at this year. Okay, yeah, like basically is this thing that ki like basically last year at November. Okay, like basically I'm not really sure where the idea came. Okay, maybe this the November 2023 I got the idea regarding about like if I could make the app regarding about this artifact, and I could kind of like a something app that people gonna record whatever the things actually happened. Okay, and some of the people gonna listen, some of the people are kind of like something giving the star. Like first of all the privacy is kind of like something, the name and everything will be in a privacy, like they don't know who is actually this recording, stuff like that. It was something really good, something really great. Okay, yeah, like me, like I could have kind of like a something liberty to say this thing in the artifact, as also the people who could kind of like connect with me because of the situation that I'm kind of like a holding might be other people have the same situation, so they just kind of like something resonate with my thought process and something like that. So yeah, like I should supposed to make the app na. So so basically maybe last year, yeah, I'm not really sure when I thought that, but maybe last year November 2023 I just kind of like decided to make a app. Okay, yeah, but problem is that how do I supposed to make the app? Okay, yeah, because at that time I was kind of like a focus on the content creation and things like that. So yeah, so that's why I just kind of like a simply just wanted to be make a app. Okay, so since I just started earning from this content creation, I will gonna focus on make the app. Okay, and definitely I'm gonna make the app. I believe in myself that I'm gonna make the app. All right, yeah. Okay, yeah. I have been talking for almost like a hour, like 1 hour 12 minutes. I'm just kind of constantly talking about. Okay, yeah. But this is my look back 2024. Okay, yeah. It's not good. It's not great. It's not always be a right. Okay, yeah. I've been through a lot of failure. Okay, I decide a lot of stuff that ki think good things will happen in my life. Okay, yeah, and probably next year good thing will not gonna happen next year too. Okay, why? Because I'm not really sure. Okay, yeah, I didn't really believe that ki I don't know when I will gonna success or not. Okay, yeah, like basically I just only one thing that I could control is that make the everyday as good as possible as I can, and that's it. That is the thing that I'm doing it. All right, yeah. So this is all my story. Okay, yeah. Is it story? It's not a story, by the way. It's a, yeah. whatever. Yeah. um right now I'm just good, great, and that's it. Okay, yeah. If you are here and if you are listening this thing, but I don't know who is actually listening this thing. Okay, yeah, probably no one. But yeah, I'm gonna make the app one day. I will. This is it. Thank you.